Welcome to our first ever vlog. In this episode, we'll be exploring Istanbul. So join us as we discover ancient sites, meet the locals, and avoid being on camera at any cost. Hi, we're Catherine and Edward. We met 13 years ago when we were both on round-the-world adventures. Since then, I moved from New York to join Edward in London, and we've been traveling as much as possible ever since. A few years ago, we started filming our adventures and thought it would be fun to share them with you. They're a bit rough around the edges and not everything goes quite to plan. However, every minute is fun. On our first day in Istanbul, we were up early and excited to start exploring the city. Our hotel was in Karakoy. So the first thing to do was to cross the Golden Horn over the Galata Bridge. The bridge was heaving with activity and I really hoped to watch someone catch a fish. However, the only fish we found were being sold off traditional boats. Our first site was the Basilica Cistern, the largest of several hundred ancient cisterns hidden below the Istanbul streets. This cistern was built in the 6th century. Many of the columns were recycled from older buildings from all over the region. The most notable column has a carved Medusa's head on it. It is not known where this block comes from. It was dark and a bit eerie, but a very interesting and one-of-a-kind sight. Up next was Hagia Sophia, a major bucket list item for me. Construction began in 537 as an Orthodox cathedral for Constantinople. It was the largest Christian church in the eastern part of the Roman Empire. What do you think? You're about to climb some stairs too. Stairs! After the fall of Constantinople to the Ottoman Empire, it became a mosque in 1453. In 1935, it was established as a museum. The centuries have left their marks on this fantastic structure. Remains of early Christian mosaics were destroyed or plastered over, yet many still remain as a testament to Hagia Sophia's beginning. The intricate geometric carvings were mesmerizing, and I was completely swept up in Hagia Sophia's charms. Afterwards, we were ready for some retail therapy at the most visited market in the world, the Grande Bazaar. It was wonderfully chaotic and full of interesting things to look at. However, we did leave empty-handed. Istiklal Avenue is an elegant pedestrian street that is the heart of Istanbul nightlife. We joined the heaving masses of people to walk the entire 1.4 kilometers of it.
I'm not sure that was much faster than walking. Got most of the people down.
I mean, it's a pretty big square. It's a pretty big square.
Yeah, it's square though, isn't it? It's more like a semicircle. You're funny.
You're not funny. Where are all the cats?
All that fresh meat's come from.
Oh, there's a cat. Oh, he's got a mustache. Okay. Good looking kitty. The next morning we were up early and headed over to Karakoy on the Asian side of Istanbul. It was mind-blowing to take a 20-minute boat ride and end up on a different continent. Babe, where are you going?
I suppose. Oh, I did that side.
There were so many enticing things to buy in the Katakoi market. I think we ought to come back over here tonight. Oh, it just keeps going. Look at the cats.
Twice the way, it's 3, 7, 8, 9 cats. 10 cats, 11 cats. They've got that problem around there, have they?
Turkish ice cream is more theater than snack. It's sticky, allowing the vendors to have some fun with their customers.
I'm having a good time. I'm a little bit sore, I'll admit.
How's your feet? They're sore, are they?
Yeah, how are yours?
They're still on the end of my shins, so yeah, not too bad.
Can you start recording me, please? You know, I know how to fix the problem of our aching feet.
What's that?
We'll just quit our jobs and travel all the time, and eventually we'll get used to it.
Anyway, I'll turn it off now.
Another top to do in Istanbul are the rainbow stairs. I had to have my Instagram moment. I was lucky because I also met a new friend.
Meow.
During the 15th and 16th centuries, Topkapi Palace was the administrative center of the Ottoman Empire, as well as the residence of the sultans. The museum was ginormous and each room was more beautiful than the last. There were endless dome ceilings, all covered in intricate geometric designs.
It's the circumcision chamber. It says
Oh.
nothing outside.
Jeez, that's
I think it's not worth 10 quid.
No. Haven't seen anything you haven't seen before?
Seen one circumcision chamber, I've seen them all.
You've seen enough.
Seen enough, yeah.
Well,
My eyes look like 2 piss holes in the snow as well. What's that now?
there was a parakeet that just flew by. So we've got see the Galata Tower in the background. Where we stay. Do you want to go sit in the pub?
Let's see if you can edit this out of your GoPro feed.
Why?
Where's my husband? Oh, I'm so bored.
Thing is, I'd actually probably just keep it in.
Yeah. So what a jerk I am. This is what I have to put up with.
No, I'll get it in.
After 3.5 hours of dragging him around somewhere, he starts moaning.
It's been 3.5 hours.
Is it not? Safety to have a field day around here. One little trip and you've done the Christopher Reeves in the pool, wouldn't you?
Do you want to sit? Going on a holiday. Going on a holiday when you take pictures of a toilet. It's sweaty. I could use a bit of a clean up under that ceiling.
The Istanbul Archaeological Museum is a treasure trove of ancient objects. You could lose yourself for days among the tombs and statues. One of the highlights was the Alexander sarcophagus, one of the few items stored behind glass. It is a 4th century Hellenistic stone sarcophagus found in Lebanon. It is adorned with bas-relief carvings of the life of Alexander the Great. About 150 years ago, panorama paintings were all the rage. You can find them in the US and throughout Europe, and I absolutely love them and will always go out of my way to visit one. I was absolutely over the moon that there was one in Istanbul. The 1453 Panorama painting shows the Ottomans taking Constantinople from the Byzantine Empire. It's an amazing way to not only feel like you're in the battle, but to view history in a way that is also historical. Thank you so much for joining us for our first ever vlog and on our first trip to Istanbul. Let us know in the comments what we should do on our next trip to Turkey. Also, if you like this episode, I can only promise they will just get better from here. So give us a like and a subscribe, and we will see you next week.